Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the High Level Release Radar. I'm so excited to be joined today by Shubham Gupta. He's the product manager for products and features that you love, like LC phone system, something special that we're going to talk about today that just rolled out, and things like rebilling. Shubham, thanks so much for coming on today.
Yep. Happy to hear, Chase. Thank you for having me and looking forward to a great conversation.
Yeah, so Level Up is essentially happening now, so we can spill the beans and talk about some of the amazing things that your team dropped. I think I'd love to start with WhatsApp because, as somebody who lives in Mexico where nobody text messages, WhatsApp has been something that I personally have been so excited for it to finally release, and the day has come. So, how excited are you for WhatsApp? I'm sure this was a huge lift for your team.
It's like I want to dance on the dance floor. We have been there like from last 1 year, pulling everything around that we want to launch WhatsApp. And finally, it went to private beta. It's a great achievement for the company and the whole team. It is a must have right now for high level because as we are looking for expanding to different countries and people do not use messages a lot, so WhatsApp becomes the, I would say, the jack card communications. And
Yeah.
the other part to it, like it's not more in on the European side but even on the US side, right? This A2P things, toll fee verification, WhatsApp is slightly growing there. So WhatsApp
Yep.
is definitely I would say the first release, the MVP, is a pivot from messaging, enabling WhatsApp for all of our customers. Do inbound messaging. You have QR code, send your QR code. People will inbound message you. If a people inbound message you, you don't even need to pay for it. It's cheap. You can create and customize CTA.
Let's talk about that because I know there are a couple of big questions that I see all the time anytime WhatsApp gets mentioned. So, first of all, the pricing. How does it work? It's a flat rate, right? And then you can mark it up just like Yext or other things in the system.
Correct. So right now it's like the beta pricing is priced at $10 per month per location, and you can receive as many inbound messages as you want. There are preferred templates. If you want to send, that would be charged based on the meta pricing. But if you receive inbound messages and you are directly chatting through WhatsApp as you do daily, it would be a free of cost. So you take your
Oh,
WhatsApp
really?
or
So the
email.
only thing that you pay for are the templated messages?
Correct, and a monthly
Oh, I didn't know
subscription.
that.
Which agency can mark up? By default, it's set at $29.99 US dollars,
Uh huh.
and they can even increase it, decrease it, or even give it for free as long as the
They pay
agencies
for it.
are, yeah.
But what is the base rate? It's like, what is it, $10 a month or something?
Yeah, so for agencies it's $10 per month per location, and by default it is set to
Okay, cool. And then they can choose to mark it up just like Yext and whatnot. So the suggested price is $29 a month, sounds like.
that's true.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about this because I know a lot of people are wondering. So you just said you go in, you make a number, you set it as your WhatsApp number. I think you can use existing WhatsApp numbers, right?
Correct. You can
So if
because
people start messaging your number, those are going to come into the conversation stream. You can reply to them.
correct.
And I didn't know that that's free, which is amazing.
Yeah.
But what's cool about WhatsApp is there's a 24-hour window, but you can bypass that window with these things called templated messages, right? So
Correct.
in WhatsApp, in high level, you can go create templated messages and then you actually submit them for approval and Meta approves them, correct?
That's correct.
So you could submit a promotional message. Hey, we're rolling out this new thing for August. Let us know if you're interested. If Meta approves that, you can now send it to everybody that you have in WhatsApp in high level, right?
Yeah.
So we can basically do database reactivations in WhatsApp
Yeah.
as long as whatever you create is approved by Meta.
Yes, that's number one. And that's why we haven't rolled out the bulk capabilities for WhatsApp, because we want to figure out the validation part, whether this particular number is on WhatsApp or not. We want to give that
Mm-hmm.
intelligence to our agencies actually, so that they know
Mm-hmm.
that this is my target audience. If I'm sending to 10,000
Mm-hmm.
contacts, 5,000 are on WhatsApp. Boom, we'll get them. So that's number one. Obviously, after the basic setup, we are going into workflow integrations. Mobile app integration for WhatsApp is already in progress. You may see it around level up or maybe in another 1 or 2 weeks. So that's the game plan. Whatever you were seeing for messaging, we are rebuilding WhatsApp messages across everywhere. Workflows, automations, one on one messages, automated messages, everything soon will be available via WhatsApp messaging.
It's so exciting, right? And people ask me like, why is I don't understand. Like everybody has WhatsApp. Like, why is it exciting that it's going to be in high level? And the simple answer is basic things like you make a reservation at a restaurant or you book an appointment with a doctor or whatever. Now you can get appointment reminders in WhatsApp, right? So these are templated messages that Meta will approve, and now we can very soon build workflows that nurture people and remind people via the WhatsApp channel. So I think this is really going to be an explosion around the world once we get this out into the wild, and I really can't wait to see what our customers are going to do with WhatsApp. So kudos to you and your team for that. I know this is a massive release, but you guys are also dropping something else that I think is incredible, and that is phone trees.
Yep.
Now in high level, you're going to be able to create the press one for sales, press two for whatever, press three for this, which I know has been something that has hindered a lot of high levelers as far as like, well, I can't work with this client because they have to have a phone system. And so I can't set them up with a missed call text back because they need a phone tree. And now we can completely replace the phone tree, which I think is expensive in a lot of cases,
Yeah.
with a phone tree in high level that does the missed call text back.
Yep.
And so I'm so excited for SaaSpreneurs. They can now literally go target businesses that have phone trees and say, I know that your phone tree can't do a missed call text back, but mine can.
Yep, that's true. Because if you see, IVR is the, I would say, the fruit which we have, like, which is flowering right now. But the seeds were like put in way back. Like, we built Ringall, we built
Mm-hmm.
inbound calling in our web app. So, those were the first steps that we were taking towards the IVR flow. And workflow teams, along with the LC phone team, collaboratively, one of the big releases which is coming out on level up, you can go in workflows, configure inbound calling, set automations, you can even add delays. So the whole idea behind integrating it via workflows was so that you don't miss out on other capabilities that high level support, missed call text back,
Exactly.
custom values. So everything, like you call it, right, super application. I think so. High level is doing it for you. You name it, you'll get it. So that's what we are
Yeah.
building there for IVR. Sales funnel, marketing funnel, whatever you want to, you can redirect it from the same funnel. Support team, marketing team, everyone, single funnel, everyone has their numbers. You can even ring all, like if there are 5 support members, you can ring all of them at once.
Yeah.
And
Super powerful
yes,
release. I think the phone tree is amazing. And then you guys also dropped something else, which is CNAM. Is that the acronym?
correct. So
So explain to us what that is, and because I know people are going to love it, but I don't think most people know that's how
yeah.
it's referred to.
So just a backstory to it, because last 1 year, I would say we have solely or majorly focused on messaging. Like
Hmm.
we built A2P10 DLC. It has been a big move around in the US. Then obviously the toll-free registration. We optimized a buying flow. So tons of things we did on messaging. Our next futuristic plan, which we are leading towards, is what about calling? We have missed call, we have call recording and everything, but we want to improve calling drastically. First step
Hmm.
towards it is how do I get my answer rates increased?
Mm.
If I get a spam likely, you have shake and stir. Go ahead and register for it. Spam likely will vanish only for US. If you want to show your business name, go ahead and register for CNAM. You can show high level is calling, or for example, the agency is calling to you. Your name will be visible. That would only be in US, but a very powerful thing to increase your answer rates. Then we'll have
So just to clarify, CNAM is what we commonly call caller ID, right?
correct. Instead of showing the phone number, you can show your business name. I
Hmm.
think so it's a 15 character limits, but within 15 characters, you can show anything what you want. It will be sent
So
to
cool.
approval and you are all ready.
Awesome. I think that's going to be huge. Everyone's gonna love that.
And then we have inline is branded calls. Then you can have your business address, everything, a lot more of information, which
Interesting. How does that work? Is that part of CNAM or something else?
it's not CNAM, but there are third party tools which help you figure out what's the name, what's the business and stuff. They
Hmm.
integrate with them. And if you call and if a user has a third party application, your name, business name, everything will be visible there. So just like a
Interesting.
lookup kind of thing.
Okay.
So there are some other things like voice integrity, which will help reduce the spam calls, filtering of your calls. So we are doing few things over the voice part, and obviously this is for outbound. That how do you increase your answer rate? For inbound, we are also building couple of things like showing CNAM is for outbound. We would do a number
Hmm.
lookup inside so that you can see the
Hmm.
customer's name. Oh, this is a new
Nice.
lead who is calling me. I'll go ahead and answer it. Then we are bringing in automatic block spams because there are like thousands or lakhs of numbers which you can go ahead and block directly. So why do you even take it
Nice.
to your system? We'll block it for you. That's one. The
Oh, that's
biggest
exciting.
thing on call would be the call transcription,
Yes.
and we are working towards it.
Oh, that's exciting. That's so great. So I don't want to keep you too long, Shubham, but I do want to ask before I let you go, of all the things that are coming in the near future, what are you most excited about?
I would say WhatsApp, like the WhatsApp integration with workflows, our custom keys and stuff, that
Hmm.
will help automate drastically. Like you don't need to create separate custom variables for meta templates. You use high level
Hmm.
custom variables, send it for approval. So it would create a great ecosystem. Like inbound messages are flowing, you'll have your unique URL for whatsapp.me link. You can embed it and you can get more responses from your customers, new leads. So it would be a great opportunity for everyone. I'm excited for
Well, I
WhatsApp.
know I am too. And I know that a lot of WhatsApp is not just your team, but other teams, right? And I think I can say this because I'm pretty sure we're working on this already when it comes to like on the workflow side of things, being able to program WhatsApp messages, Messenger messages, Instagram messages that have like the buttons in them, right? So it's like you could send a message that says, which do you prefer, option A, B, or C? And they can actually click a button in the conversation and then that will trigger something in workflows.
Yes.
So things like that, I'm so excited for.
And the first part of it is actually in Q4. So WhatsApp templates right now,
Really?
just messaging. The next step is custom variables and CTAs. Like you send a message with opt-in, pay. So WhatsApp will obviously increase the pay capabilities WhatsApp has. The
Hmm.
groups. So there is tons of things that we need to explore in WhatsApp, but I'm excited for that. Second thing, we are coming up with messaging analytics where you will be able to
Ooh.
see number of SMSs sent, number of failures, which reason did it fail? Did it fail via landline? Did it fail via carrier filtration? What changes? So first step would be showing you everything visually, then coming up with suggestions, what you can do to actually increase your messaging rate. So that's the long
Nice.
term vision. The first step is bringing in analytics so that you get to see what is happening at a very granular level for your particular account.
Amazing. Well, Shubham, thank you so much for coming on behalf of everybody. Thank you and your team. Please let them know how much everybody appreciates these incredible releases that you all have been working on for a while now. And now's the fun part. We'll definitely dance in celebration of WhatsApp for sure.
Yeah. And it's coming on level up for everyone.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, thanks for joining us, Shubham. I'm sure we'll see you back here soon.
Yeah. Bye bye. Cheers.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.